I dropped out at 16 for two primary reasons. One, I'm an amazing person and an amazing businessman, obviously. And secondly, school is a complete scam. And I'm going to explain it to you. Now, first of all, I want to make very clear, I'm not telling you to drop out. Okay, it's between you, your parents, and whoever is taking care of you, okay? I'm personally 17 right now. I was able to convince my mom somehow at 16 because I was giving her money, basically. Because I was doing business, you know? But what you need to realize is it's a part of there's a big machine, there's a big system that is trying to destroy you and me. Okay, they want us to be mindless little nerds, playing video games all day, eating pizza, living in little houses. You won't own anything and you'll be happy. Only renting, small families, all this other crap, okay? Stuff that you don't want, even if you don't realize you don't want it, okay? School is a cog in that system, okay? And even though we aren't to the point now where people are living in pods and whatnot, we're at the point where people are going in debt to go to college and get a degree that doesn't even matter. And, look at the college lifestyle most people live. They're sleeping with a bunch of women, or a bunch of women sleeping with a bunch of men. It's degenerate. Party. That's how most college students live their life. So what you need to do is game. If you're going to go to school, okay, and if you're going to go down this route, which is okay, like you want to be a lawyer, fine. But you got to game the system. And I'm going to teach you. I'm going to tell you exactly how to game the system. So here's the dream you sold, okay? You go to school for years and years and years. And then you keep your grades up. You study a lot. You grind in school. And then you get a degree. Then you go to college. You go in debt. More likely than not. You get a job. And then you work for 40 years. And maybe you'll be able to retire. And, this dream is outdated. Okay? Because there's been three eras, I would say. There was the first era where this dream was actually real for the most part. You go to school, you get good grades, and you know what? After just a few years of working, you could get a nice big home and sort of a nice big family. So fair enough. The dream at that point was like, okay, I can see the appeal in that. And then it went from that to, okay, well, you'll be able to afford a home when you're like 40, 50, or 60. Then you'll be able to retire. It's like, well, it's not as good. Or maybe if you had an above average job, you get like 30 or 35. It's not as good, but okay. It's not terrible. Not for me, but not terrible. But now you don't even get a house. That's how downhill it's gone. And this is due to things like inflation, housing market, whatever, all this nerd stuff. Okay, all you need to know is the dream is dead unless you game the system. And gaming the system really has to do with two different methods. Okay, you either take a completely different road, or you exploit the school system, with quotations. Don't do anything illegal, obviously. I'm not responsible. But this whole dream thing is a lie. Okay, what they're telling you, go to school, get a degree, get a good job, it's all a lie. It doesn't work anymore. They've shafted you. And they're continuing to shaft you. They don't like you. Realize that. If you really want to change your life, you really want to become smarter, you really want to do good things in your life, okay? Realize this. The people running this world, people like the little chicken neck Bill Gates, they don't like you. When you realize that, it becomes very easy to spot their crap. Because things like, you can't drink raw milk, but you can drink as much alcohol as you want, granted you're a certain age. Doesn't make sense. Anyways, back on topic. If you're going to go to school, okay, we're going to go for the first route that most of you probably have to go on, because I doubt your parents are going to let you drop out. And again, I'm not saying you should drop out. If you're going to go to school, you have to treat it the right way. First of all, you have to figure out what you actually want to do in your life, okay? And a lot of people skip this step. This is why a lot of these self-improvement creators suck. Because they skip the step where you're like, okay, what do I want to do? They skip the step. And that's very important, because skipping that step is like getting in a car and driving and taking action without having an end destination. You're just driving around aimlessly. Where are you going? Have an end goal in mind. Where do you want to be? And then, I mean, let's take an example that's really relevant to school. Lawyer. Okay, you want to be a lawyer. Well, what do you need to be a lawyer? Well, you need to pass the bar, you need to go to school, you need to get good grades, maybe get a scholarship. If not, you have to go into some debt. Learn about law, obviously. It's like, okay, this is what your priority should be, okay? Get good enough grades, and I'm not exactly sure how it works. I don't care, okay? Someone will be like, well, that's not how the school says. I don't care. I don't know, I assume just get good grades, and, if it's high enough, you get a scholarship to be a lawyer at some law school. And that's really it. So if that's you, then you're like, okay, you need to get good grades. You need to do X, Y, and Z to get these good grades. And I get the scholarship, go to law school, and I get good grades there, and I pass the bar. I think that's how it works. And then I become a lawyer. Okay, good. Get an internship, whatever you got to do. But realize that's your goal. So what you need to do is, let's say a subject like, what's the most useless subject to a lawyer in school? Algebra. Let's say you have algebra, right? Okay, you are learning algebra for the sole purpose of just passing the class and getting on the road to scholarship, or just passing so you can get to law school. Like, you're just trying to get to law school. That's the whole purpose here. So don't put too much of this is the point here. You need to set your priorities, because what a lot of people do, and I've talked to people, you want to be a lawyer, right? And they're like, yeah, okay, well, how much are you learning about law? Well, nothing. If you actually want to be a lawyer, learn about being a lawyer, okay? Because what a lot of people do is they do that, and they also say, hey, I don't need to learn anything more. I'm learning from school. What they don't realize is school is not teaching them what they need. You want to be a lawyer. School does actually nothing in terms of being a lawyer, assuming you're not going to law school. Like regularly, high school, middle school, elementary, unless you're taking one of the fine arts, where is it called fine arts, or the special class, whatever the hell they're called. I don't care. Where you're taking like law and crime or whatever, but like these classes like algebra, history might help a little bit, but not extremely relevant for the most part. What other subjects are there? Reading, writing. I guess it could help a little bit, but you see, these things aren't explicitly relevant to law, right? But you're trying to be a lawyer. So if you want to be a lawyer, you need to learn about how to be a lawyer outside of school, okay? School is not real education. Realize that, unless you want to be like some professor in science or whatever, but realize school is not real education. It's just a means to an end. Okay, let's say you have another end. You want to be a chef. Okay, learn how to be a chef outside of school. Don't be one of these idiots who go like, well, I learn every day from school. It's like, well, you want to be a chef. That has nothing to do with being a chef. And you really should be learning the important things in life, because school, at a certain point, in the early grades, you're learning important stuff, important, and then very quickly, just that was a reference. If you got it, you got it. But it just teaches you stuff that doesn't matter at a certain point, like calculus and all this other crap. Listen, bro. Truthfully, I've generated over 6 figures in revenue. I don't remember a single thing past 5th grade. The last thing I really remember is, you have like 2 fractions, and then you cross multiply them, and you get like the outcome. I don't even remember. No, that was 3rd grade. How did I learn in 5th grade? Some algebra, but algebra is like, unless you're a complete retard, you understand algebra, right? X plus 2 equals 3. Obviously X is 1. A 5-year-old can forget. Anyways. And, if you're blessed like I was, I didn't study ever. I don't recall ever, cramming down and studying. And I still got A's and high B's. It was really easy, to be honest. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention that much either. But anyways, let's get back on subject. What you really should be learning are the important things in life. So, like actual world history. Okay, because what they teach you in history is, for the most part, false. Or it's It's modified to fit their agenda. And remember, these people, remember what I said earlier, remember, these people do not like you. Because they don't like you, they're not going to tell you things that you shouldn't, they're not going to tell you things that are inconvenient for your, that are inconvenient for their plans. I mean, did you learn about Operation Northwoods in school? I bet not. By the way, Google that. That will open your eyes to a lot of things. Unless you're a complete moron, you'll realize what that operation means. But anyways, that's just tip of the iceberg. But you should be learning about, actual world history. You don't have to be a scholar, just the basics. Learn about what's actually going on in the world right now. Again, don't be, there are 152 senators in America, and these are all 152. There's Rand Paul, there's Nancy Mason, just keep going on. Don't be one of those nerds, okay? You can name every single, I don't even know how many senators are in America. Don't be one of those nerds. But learn the basics of what's going on. Learn how to make money. School doesn't teach you how to make money. Okay, I'm telling you, look at my pen. Look at my finger. You, listen. You need to get this through your head, okay? School isn't going to teach you how to make money. As someone who's generated money, I can tell you, everything I learned about money was learned outside of school. And a lot of people say, oh, well, you must not care much about education because you say school's bad and you drop out. No. Listen to me. You need to be a learner. You need to educate yourself every single day. You need to learn new things every day. Learn. But learn about things that actually matter. I learned about things that actually matter, okay? That's why I made money. If I was in school and I was one of these nerds, like studying, I want to get to the honor roll. I mean, I could have taken honors classes so easily, but I have to study a bit, and like, who cares? I don't care about honors. Honor these nuts. I don't give a damn, okay? And, studying like a little nerd, like, you know what I studied on? How to make money. And you know what? I made money. I'm going to make more throughout my life, okay? And, I just got a notification. That was funny. Anyways. Learn how to make money. Learn how to speak. Learn how to present yourself. Learn how to, make yourself look better. All this other stuff, okay? You have to learn this stuff. This stuff is very important. This stuff is vital. It's critical. School doesn't teach you. This is stuff you actually have to prioritize learning. Remember, school is just a means to an end. Now, the other route, second route, is just ignoring school in general, like I did. I don't care about school. School? Nerds. I think I care about school, bro. I got a business to run. I don't care. I have a life to live. I have a family to start. I have lives to change. I don't need school. Who cares about school? I don't care about school. Remember, you do what you want. Okay, if you want to be a lawyer, great. Go be a lawyer. You want to get good grades for the sake of getting, to be honest, don't be one of those people who just get good grades for the sake of getting good grades. A lot of people are like, well, I don't know what I want in my life, but I'm getting good grades, so it's going to go okay. It's like, no, you're a retard. That's not how it works. You don't just get good grades and you know how to have a good life. Where do I even start with that? If you're someone who still thinks that, rewatch the video. I don't know what else to tell you. So, this is all part of a bigger movement. You may realize, well, what does this have to do with Christianity? Why are you saying school is scamming Christian men? Because we have a divine call to be masculine men. We have a divine call to fulfill the traditional gender role, because the traditional gender role for men comes from the Bible. And part of that is being free in the sense that you aren't bound to, like for example, if your job tells you, hey, do this or you're fired. If you don't have the option to say no, then you're not free. Okay, you need that quote unquote FU money. And that it's not just having a lot of money, it's more so having money that is free from outside influence. As much as possible, obviously. The government says, if the government wants to take your money, they can. It's kind of hard to avoid that. Yeah, they're really pulling out all the stops to avoid that, but in any case. No, and also part of that is being capable and being smart. School isn't going to make you capable and smart. It doesn't teach you a lot of the important things. Do you learn how to speak in school? Half of these really smart people who get really good grades in school, they talk like oh well, guys, this is like this. And I'm saying this as a person. This is me, okay? I'm a nerd at heart. I was a nerd for a very long time. Then, I have two personalities. I have the G and the nerd, and the nerd is just it's a means to an end, much like school. All the stuff I learn, I use my nerd side. When I talk in these videos, I use my G side, and sometimes the nerd side comes out. And if you watch my videos, you'll see I go on like a 2-minute rant where I just talk about a bunch of stuff that just came from hours of research. But anyways, see, even right there, I mean, that's probably a good example. But the movement here is becoming smart, capable, strong men. And school doesn't teach you how to work out either. I remember I took a fitness class in like 6th grade. And like, send a video of yourself doing 5 push-ups. It's like, bro. Oh my god. But yeah. Build Back Christian Men. That's the movement here. If you'd like to join it, link in description to the Discord. Subscribe to the channel for future videos. Go to my website and give me your email so I could sell you stuff, good stuff, and give you free newsletters. Amazing. Follow my Instagram, like my posts, because I want a better looking Instagram. And those are my call to actions. See you in the next video.